Hello and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. I, I'm never gonna figure out exactly how I want to start these things. I just need to accept that, and you do too, viewer. You do too. The last time, the team had finally gotten their shit together and headed off to Coal Rock, the town north of Baroga that contains the mine that they were going to enter for Wayclaw, that had apparently had a Temple of Jinsen found deep within it, as well as had some adventurers go missing, or at least not return quickly very recently. So the team went into the town, found that it is now full of people living there. Surprised to different the team who had been there previously and had found it empty last time. Didn't really notice anything about them, thanks to some very poor perception rolls. Other than that, they're all like laborers and workers currently living there. Came up to some guards who laughed at the prospect of them going in and finding the other adventurers alive. Finally got inside and went deep down into the mine using Codswallop's excellent sniffer to find where they were going. Came upon a temple filled with magical light and a missing statue on the plinth at the front that was expertly deduced to be a good place for the statue, the Diamond Dragon, by Varus, where he placed that down, and it caused an effect. It lit up magically and lit up magical writing all around the temple that helped complete some of the words that they had previously found in the Coppernight Jinsen temple. They also noticed that this temple has a statue to Asmodeus in it as well. And from reading the words, now that they've deciphered most of it, it turns out that Asmodeus helped in some way against the Black Sun. He is being revered here in this temple alongside Jinsen. Go back and watch the episode if you want a full recap of what the word said. Essentially, it's not a full completion yet, and it just covers the first time that the gods fought back the Black Sun. But once they had finally gotten through writing all that down and reading through it, after several hours of work, they hear a rumble deep within the caverns, and a horde of scritching and scratching making its way towards the team. At which point, Everil hides their glowing ring, turns invisible, and that's where we left off. So, you're still hearing the scratching approaching. Varus, Thoracus, what are you doing?
That.
Varus is going to jump up onto the bench or the table there.
Okay.
Not wanting to be at ground level if things are skittering into, towards this room.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can we hear which direction?
Yeah, where's it
It's
coming from?
Roll me a perception check. It's kind of echoing.
Okay, perception.
You
Yep. So it's coming from deeper in the mine. So from this perspective, it is. So it's echoing around here,
Uh,
but it's definitely coming from deeper within the mine, not up from where you were.
Ah.
But if you had to head back, you would have to cross its path, whatever it is.
well, I want to be able to get like a line of sight on them because I got long range attacks, so I'm just gonna aim for this area,
Okay.
and then I'd be able to still shoot. Yeah, that way, but I'd have to be careful of arrows if they came in the other way.
Okay.
There's no hiding all of us.
Hmm.
Ailey's probably flying.
Yep, that's true.
Varus will face this direction just in case, but is keeping his eyes towards here.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna whisper, "Psst, can you guys see anything?"
Not you.
It's probably a bit. Varus doesn't say anything because he realizes that he is in fact looking in one direction with the magical eye and in the other with his normal eye. And he's too busy trying to focus on both of those at once and doesn't say anything. He's just going. It's just, yeah, small noises, and you watch him like making adjustments as he's like. His body is not comfortable with it, but he's still trying.
Fair enough. Jin also prepares the packed weapon. They just sort of flick their arm out like a telescoping rod. The scythe flicks out of their skull in their hand. And Thrykus sees it first. A horde, just a carpet of rats, scurries up the tunnel and starts scurrying both in through this zone and across and coming back round, doing a sort of two-pronged maneuver, climbing over everything into this room. What are you guys doing about that?
Sorry, what is clamoring?
Just a massive carpet of rats.
I think Varus is so glad that he made the decision to get up on the table. Here.
Well, good thing I have speak with animals.
Okay.
Because they're coming towards us.
Are
Yeah.
you going to attempt to speak with animals? Is that what's happening?
I want to know why they're running.
Yeah, are they screaming anything as they run towards us?
They're just chittering. Thrykus cast speak with animals, which is an action, so that's fine. Yep. All you hear from them is the running. Thrykus is gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out. Just in a massive chorus.
Like, what are you guys running from?
They do not respond to you. Continue spattering that amongst themselves. Oddly enough, it seems that they are all speaking with the exact same voice, which you've known from speaking with other animals in your time. It's not usually the case that all animals have their own unique voice, and even though they are numerous, they should at least have differing pitches. Some might be male, some might be female, but it's like all of them are clones of the
Oh,
same
God.
rat. And that's in
Magical
a sense.
duplicate rats.
But maybe it's like a hive mind, like a rat king thing. That would be dope.
I wouldn't be surprised considering things I've said about rats to Skelly recently.
Oh, nice.
I'm so sorry, guys.
But
I've seen
anyway,
a rat king in real life before. It's the coolest and grossest thing
Damn.
ever. It's awesome.
It's so sad, but oh my god.
Yep.
yes. Anyway, is anybody else doing anything? You've got an action you could use between now and then continuing to swarm into the room.
I'm gonna whisper to Ailey, prepare, but don't throw the Molotov.
No. In an
If
very
they come
limited
towards
oxygen
us,
space.
that's a very smart bomb against a whole load of rats. Like that's a widespread, like I'm
Bomb
thinking,
the mine.
yeah, it's easy, it's fine.
Ah, yes. I'm sure
Okay.
flames
use-
in these tunnels will be great for us.
Can I use my
I'm-
bonus action to tell Codswallop not to eat the rats?
It was a case of whispering to prepare it, not throw it. I was very, very careful with my instruction to Ailey.
Yep, and Ailey's constitution is high enough that they will resist the urge to throw it.
Yeah, fair. I know you're largely fireproof. I'm not. Please don't throw fire. Not near me.
Yep, but they pull one of the mini Molotovs out of their bag, spit a little fire onto the edge of the wick, enough to get it started, but ready to put it out if they need to. Jun flicks their scythe down, ready to sweep the rats away from them if they need to. Crash gets up on the thing as well. He does not want to be covered in rats. Codswallop accepts that he's not to be biting. You've got speak with animals right now, so he's actually receptive to what you're saying. He goes, okay, but does get huddled in close to you and is yelling at the rats, "Stay away! Get away from me! Don't touch me!"
Oh.
And the rest of you are just seeing him bite and snap at the rats, but not actually catching any of them. But they do crawl all into the room. They take pseudo wide berths around everybody, especially as you're all sort of battle ready for this, except for Avril, who they can't see. So they do end up clawing a little bit of Avril's feet, realizing that they're there, and then once a couple of rats realize that you are a person and that you're there, the rest of the rats navigate around you, seemingly now knowing that you're there.
Horrifying. What a
And
position reveal.
yep. And then you all see them pile up into this corner, and behind this plinth here, this pillar, they all huddle into that corner and then start climbing on top of one another, slowly forming two pillars of their own, two legs, and then
Fucking called it.
and then the bottom half of a person, until eventually they have come together Voltron style to form a person.
Oh my god, it's a wrecking.
And then they transform back. They wild shape from their rat form into a person who is hard to see, hiding behind this pillar, but is seemingly very scared, is hiding from you all behind this pillar and only peeking out. You see that they have reddish brown hair that is a mess with knots, a literal rat's nest on their head. They have bare feet from the hand that you can see like touching the pillar. They are covered in many little scratches. And on the face, you can see that as well. You've got to get out of here.
Why?
Okay, what you running from?
The mushroom people. We gotta go.
Mushroom people. And Thrakus just starts walking this way.
No, you don't understand.
No. Okay. I want to understand. That's why I want to see the mushroom people.
I want to believe.
Everyone's knowing that their place has been given away, so I'm gonna try and like move around behind them silently, like creep it around the pews kind of thing.
Okay.
Yep. While they're spouting off. I have an idea.
Okay. All right. They say, please, I don't care if you go back down. Just help me get out of here, please. Anyone?
Was that directed at everyone?
Yes. Mainly Thrakus, who was trying to go and see the mushroom people.
Yeah.
You said mushroom people.
Yep.
What?
I thought the Rekus was trying to get away from them. I did
No.
not catch that.
But Skelly, you're dangling a mushroom mystery.
Mushroom people.
Come
They
on.
sound like fun guys.
What kind of knowledge? I know I literally said that I wouldn't, take us on silly adventures, but come on!
How have they been growing in the mines anyway? It's not like there's mushroom down here.
I can't see you, but I feel your presence as just a weird pun machine is nearby.
No, what I was gonna do is now that I'm behind them, just pop out of invisibility by going, "What mushroom people?" like right next to them.
Oh gosh.
You will, for a moment, shock them so much that their top half becomes rats again and then forms back into a person.
That's my favorite thing ever. I'm obsessed with this person already.
Please. It's really...
Excuse me.
Okay, we'll help. I know how to be good at being scared. Here, and I'm gonna offer them my hand.
They will very shyly reach out and accept your hand.
All right, adults.
You realize
which
now
way
that
we
they
going?
are. You realize now that they are only a slight bit taller.
Aww. I'm kind of like effectively shielding them from behind with my hat as well, which is great. So I'm legitimately gonna yell out though. All right, adults, which way we going?
Strikers?
Mushroom people.
Yeah? What did these mushroom people do to you?
They have knowledge.
They turned my friends into more mushroom people.
Ew. Wait, Strikers don't become mushroom people. You can't fight the Black Sun for mushrooms.
How do you know? What if we're like extra good at fighting the Black Sun? What if he
What
doesn't like
the-
mushrooms?
I don't want to become mushrooms, though.
I imagine that if you become mushrooms, you'd be really weak to fire. But you'd also be really tasty.
Ailey's
I'm
like,
already
weak to fire? No, let's get out of here right now.
Well, yeah, the fire's how you cook mushrooms. That just makes sense.
Now I'm hungry.
Oh. Okay, but can we try to, like, capture one or something later? 'Cause,
Okay.
I mean, yes, okay, Ailey needs to be fed, and this person is freaked out, so
Ailey, you can hear what people are saying, right? So maybe if these mushroom people are here, you can take point and let us know what they say.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, like if they walk towards us going, burn all the humans, then that's probably good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Jun, is it okay if we regroup? Outside? Not in the mines? The place you want to be?
Yeah, we've got what we came for anyway.
I do.
We still need to have a look for the other hirelings.
But this is probably one of them, right? And they said the mushroom got our friends.
Oh, yes. Where? Oh.
So we try and trap our friends and see if we can unmushroom them, whilst also getting sweet, sweet mushroom information.
Is
I mean,
mushroom
this is
information
about the
different to
friends.
rectal?
This
Oh.
is about the people, totally,
Not,
yes.
not about the mushrooms?
Don't make me say it, man.
Okay, alright.
And
Yeah.
because he's standing on the table, he's able to just look Thrax in the eye, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
don't
just
do it.
squints a little bit.
Mm.
Maybe I should carry around this stepladder. This feels correct. Alright, let's go.
Thrax is very weak to eye contact.
Okay.
Varys is only half as good at it now.
Well, he's got a magical eye, though.
He keeps it covered up. He doesn't want to just shove green light in people's face all the time.
He's been so good at staring into people's souls, though. Whoa.
Yep. You
Yeah,
moved.
he doesn't
I
realize
thought
that
that's
it's
where the
considered
mushroom
rude.
people were.
No, you're
Okay,
leaving.
the dark. Okay.
The mushroom people are further deeper into the mines. So, head back up the stairs. Head up the long path and through the tunnels, up through the stairs, and end up back on the ground level. Sure, this person is here. Ailey's gonna stay down there, I guess. You hear them pull out one of their rations as you climb up the stairs back onto the ground level. You see that although your new friend is very pleased to finally get out of the caves, you see that they sort of wince away from the light and like hold up their arm to block the sun from them. Oh, thank you.
So, how'd you become a rat king?
A what?
The monarch of the rats, you know.
No, I'm just a druid.
Druid that can turn into more than one
Oh.
animal at a time that is all the same person?
Is that are
That's the
you?
coolest.
Does it help with dispersing mass? Is that how it works?
I-
You become more of them, it's easier than becoming one of them that is less.
I don't know the arcane properties of it, man. I just spend my
You're
time
just
around
a
with
rat king.
spend my time around with rats, so I learned to become them.
Yeah, not just
Cool.
one rat. That's
Everyone's-
the normal druid thing.
Everyone's staring at this person with complete and utter wow, just like,
Wow.
like just.
Varys is also like, kind of taking it in.
Well, yeah. Thank you for whatever you guys did back there. Whatever glowing letters you put on the walls. It made the mushroom people stop for a while. So
Yep. Sorry, stop how? Like they ceased moving, they got scared? What's the situation?
Well, they were hunting me in my red farm. Once you turn that stuff on, at least that's what I think you guys did. Whatever you did a couple of hours ago, they stopped looking for me, stopped searching. They just went back to their homes with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
They killed them, and then they put spores in them, and she just starts like welling up. Finally lets out like tears.
Oh, sorry. I mean, if they killed them first. Wait, what am I saying? I'm a death cleric. I mean,
Like tugging
Hey,
on
Ian.
Ferris's sleeve.
What's a spores?
A spore? Ask Thrakus.
dude, you don't know what spores are? Oh man,
Oh.
we gotta go find some mushrooms, and I need to do spore prints with you. And like,
I told you I didn't go to school. My
Wait a minute.
God.
No, it can't
It's
be a
okay.
spore prince. This person said they weren't the Red King.
Prentice. On paper.
I see. Okay.
Mhm.
Do we want to be playing with spores when this person just said that spores made their friend mushroom people?
Off the record, I'm so proud of that pun. Just saying.
Thank you.
I mean, like spores are everywhere. Mushrooms are everywhere. They're all different.
Oh, Ferris just like looks around.
You hear your new friend like huffing. There's a whole lot of air, and then start crying again. They're everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
It's okay.
Your whole
Squeezes.
life.
I'm just gonna continue standing there. Like I haven't let go of their hand, so I should be over there.
Yeah,
Like squeeze. Look, squeeze it back.
they
Squeeze
squeeze.
my hand. There you go.
I'm just gonna have like a squeeze competition to try and distract them.
You can see in the light of the day now that their entire body, at least all the parts that are not covered, are covered in rat scratches, just entirely all over the body. You see that they have piercings across their ears that are pointed, much like you would see on an elf, but not nearly to the extent, but not like half elf pointed either. It's almost like they are like there was an elf somewhere in their bloodline, but they are mostly human. They're reddy brown hair that is just an absolute mess, curled, twisted, tangled, all of those things. You see that there's definitely a couple of sticks in there, and definitely a rat as well is living in there. And they are just bawling. There is so many tears coming but are very gently squeezing your hand back as you squeeze them, and it is slowly calming them down.
I wanna see. Hang on.
While
Trying
we're
to
up
open
here
the
on
character sheet. God damn it.
while we're up here in the light of day, can I create an impromptu firebomb?
Sure.
Cool. I mean, if we're gonna be fighting mushroom people don't like fire. Let's make something fiery.
All right.
I'm gonna take out one of my bits of traveler's clothes, and like just quickly rip a shred off the corner and go, "I got you a hanky."
Thank you. And they plug the nose in. But are still hearing.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can help you with? Can you save my friends?
How do you unmushroom a mushroom, Thrakus?
Done it.
You don't
And
necessarily have to, and like you start breathing again, getting worked up. You don't have to necessarily bring them back to life. Just, I don't think they'd want to be mushrooms.
I think they are
Oh.
mushrooms.
Do they want us to?
Like does the finger across the throat, but like not looking at them, like kind of looking at everybody else, like so they can't see the gesture properly.
as if responding to you, she goes, "Yes, please."
Ooh.
You sure they were your
Well-
friends?
I was fine with just the.
Because we normally.
Varys just stops talking and carries on.
You sure they're your friends? Because normally people ask us to, like, save them, not kill them.
Death is a
Reckon, if I got turned into a mushroom, would you let me be like that, all squishy and tasty and stuff?
If you liked being like that, yeah.
But what if I was sad?
You'd have to tell me that.
But how could I tell you if you don't speak mushrooms? You don't
You
even
gotta-
speak candles.
I would find someone who speaks mushrooms. I don't know if speak with plants works, because our mushroom.
Varys stops making the
I
bomb.
don't know. I don't even know
Aw.
what the beyond delicious. I don't know what they are.
Back to bomb making.
More importantly, if you became a mushroom person and you did want me to kill you, would you then allow me to eat you?
For
Aris,
scientific
Drakus is threatening to
curiosity.
eat me again.
Only if you already did and with your
Look,
consent.
Yes, if you get consent, you're allowed to eat people if they
Yeah.
become mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to
give-
get
Not
I give-
snacked
only if
on.
they become mushrooms, but in
I-
this circumstance.
I consent. Well, yeah, true. I consent for the party to fry me up and eat me if I become a mushroom person.
Cool.
Maybe we should figure out how to go and get the mushrooms. And if they are weak to fire, new friend, I'm very good at toasting mushrooms. Let's put it that way. They
Way.
won't feel it for long.
Wait. Hey, Rat King, dude. Don't even know what spores are. How do you know they're mushroom people?
They have the big stuff, the fungus, the mushroom head stuff.
Oh yeah, random person who can turn into rats is so articulate. We should totally believe this person.
What?
Well, would they?
I just
Why
had a
would they
terrible
let us in?
experience.
And you're asking total strangers to help you again after we already helped you.
She flicks a rat at you.
We're here to hold on.
roll for
We're
that.
here on a job. Hold on. My goodness.
Is it animal handling? And acrobatics?
You can roll an
I
animal
would-
handling if you like.
Sleight of rat.
Acrobatics.
Oh no. It's just allowed. It's
Alright.
this
I
rat
mean,
hits the
in the
face.
animal handling is literally catching it and throwing it back.
Well,
I would.
How do you
You-
handle that rat?
you find that she did not like hiff it at you maliciously. So it's not like a attack rat or anything like that, like go Pikachu, nothing like that.
What the hell
And it's
am I
just
supposed to do?
like
Rat.
it is
Throw
like
a rat at me
it's like she is
nicely.
well, it's more like it seemed like it was an accident on her part. Like as she's like she was going to like point at you and say something, and a rat like jump off of her and at you.
It's an
Essentially.
accidental rat projectile.
Yeah.
So is it like a different rat or is it a her rat?
It's not part of her. It seems to be like her almost like an animal companion sort of deal.
Okay, then I would not F it back, but I would try to catch it and put it down.
Well, you successfully catch it, but it does go to bite you. And with that animal handling check, it is going to successfully bite you.
I still have speak with animals on, right? It's
Yes.
a 10-minute thing. So I will
No,
say to
10
it,
minutes. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't have made it up within 10
"Are
minutes.
you kidding me? Are you kidding me?"
If
But you take
possible,
three points of piercing damage.
Because the rat was heft at me from her, can I fucking hellish rebuke her? She attacked me with a rat. I blame her for this.
If you count the initial throwing of the rat
Yeah,
and the
I
biting from the
guess.
rat as a singular action,
Yeah, sure. You could
then
hellish
technically it
rebuke
was
that.
her.
Like, oh fuck right off, stranger.
Hey, oh no.
And take
Okay.
your rat back.
Well, the rat, after you let it, climb down, you scurries back onto her, and it climbs back up her. It climbs into her clothing, and you've hellish rebuked, and she just sort of sidesteps it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
You'll get half, even if you save.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it
The
is.
final piece above at higher
Oh,
level.
that's true. That's true.
I would like to insight the person, so I'm gonna ask them, can we trust you? Because it's obviously recently got me such good results, that question.
Mm-hmm. She goes, yes, you can. And you can roll your
I
insight.
bloody well
Rolling.
can't. You threw a rat at me. There was storm inside.
15.
They
Well, it's
seem entirely genuine, just not in a good place right now.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
Mm.
And, yeah, angel.
Ragas, they seem like they're telling the truths, unless you want to do your magic-y, bony rock thing, feathery things, and tell me otherwise. They seem, I think we should help them.
I'm so sick of helping other people. We have to do other stuff. We have to help this whole damn place.
Well, if
Like, why
How
do we
about
have to go in and save everybody? And everyone has all of these problems going on, and no one wants to fix it themselves.
Jun needs to do stuffs in the mines. This is just another thing to do in the mines, and then we'll get back in time for the the
Jun looks over at you
dance.
and it's like, things that I want to do. I don't want to go in the mines. We've done what we need to do. She was the adventurer. The other adventurers are dead. The Rikus, if you want to go, if you just want to go down there and look at mushroom people, we could do that. Just think that maybe we could, kill her friends for her again.
Hey,
I don't
Crash,
think
could
we're
you
her
hold this in
friends.
place? I don't want to set us all on fire.
Yeah, sure.
No, thanks.
I think that it wouldn't take very long to just cook some mushrooms, surely. Person, what can you help us with if we help you? Cause like sometimes it's nice to make friends, So if we help you, you gotta be nice to us. So what how can you help us?
I can do anything you need. They had all of my other stuff. I've just got what's on me at the moment. If you find them and you take
we don't
them,
need stuff, but like, what if we needed someone who can turn into a bird or can turn into a spider and listen to people in super secrets, or like
Oh.
could you do a cool thing to help us out?
yeah, if that's what you want.
There you go, Sarakas, they're useful. Like exasperatedly, like, let's go kill some fucking mushrooms. See, we help them, and then they're gonna help us. And if they don't, they know that I will burn them to death.
They let go of your hand.
So they have no reason not to help us, you see, because they know that I'm very nice, and also that I can be very mean.
I like you, Avril. Yeah. Well, how about this? I'm perfectly happy to go into those mines and see what these mushroom people are about. But I ain't about to go killing willy-nilly stuff that might be fine.
Well, we can ask them if they speak candles or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Ailey will probably understand them.
Yeah, Ailey can talk to them.
It's
And
the
if
sound
we
of a
happen
blowtorch behind
to-
them.
Have to kill them, then we can. But I ain't doing no stranger a favor.
It's a bunch of hammering.
Hammering?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's just noises happening in the background as Varus is making a bomb.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a candles thing in the chat, but it's because I'm writing something that is effectively so that Ailey can see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys and your secret messages, I swear.
Damn it. My laptop won't let me zoom back out. It zoomed into my character because I said something and now I can't zoom
no.
out.
It was
Yeah,
not-
that's why I.
It's alright, I'll
mouse.
just be... I
Um,
wish I had a mouse that I could reach to unplug.
do you have a
Um,
keyboard?
I do.
Do you have the
I
full
do.
keyboard layout? Like
A
your numpad?
laptop keyboard layout. Yeah. No, it's cool. I can go and get a keyboard. There's one in the hallway.
Okay. There's,
There you go. I'll see if there's a mouse in there too, and then see if I can just scroll.
yeah, you can definitely scroll.
Yeah.
I just know that if you had a numpad, you could plus and minus. to get to them.
Oh, gotcha.
Anyway.
Hey, I've got both!
Nice.
Nice. Continue.
Well, your new friend. Well,
Stop calling them a friend, please.
They're my friend.
the adventurer you have found, bows the head and says, "Okay, I appreciate that you don't have to do that for me if you don't want to."
Yeah, I'm not doing it for you.
Well, if
So, are we ready to go back in there without this coward, or...
Ferris
Who's
leans
coward?
in towards this person. Hey, sorry, we've been having a really rough time lately. Don't worry about this. It's nothing personal about you. It is more like letting off steam. Yeah, not about you. Sadly, you are unfortunately in the crosshairs, but it'll be okay.
Yeah, no, it is about them, Varys. They threw a rat at me. Let's go.
Yeah, sorry, I can't help you with that one. Varus pats him on the knee and then walks away.
Now,
I'm sorry, guys.
My-
Varys is such a dick to new people.
Yep.
So good.
my ring,
So fun.
can it be used more than once a day, or like, what's the limit on it? I forget.
Nope. It is just you have that cantrip now as long as you're wearing it.
Oh, sweet, thank God. I had that moment of like, can I cast it again, or did I like?
You can-
Uh-oh.
It is just like
Sweet.
having it as a spell constantly prepared.
Perfect. Because I had that moment of problem solving, going, oh shit, if we go back into the mines, did I pork my vision? Like,
Mhm.
sweet, let's go into the mines. I'm gonna hold their hand again, whether they want to or not.
Are they coming with us? I thought they were staying out here.
We know
Varus
where the mushroom
walks
people
up
live, and
and
they know.
separates the hands. You can stay out here. It's okay. Whereabouts are we going?
Oh, I mean, if you really want, I can come back in. I'll
I
just,
feel like you're good. I feel like you've dealt with enough.
I'll just like stay in rat form.
I don't. Yeah, fine, whatever. It's up to you.
Yeah. Even Varys is at the end of his tether. We're just like, what if?
It's like, oh, you're
what
gonna turn into a swarm of rats? Okay, I'm just
Everyone,
gonna get out of the way.
everyone's holding their hand in the air, waiting for Varys to notice.
Varus. Varus gives her a high five and then leaves.
Thank you very Like one, literally storming back into the mine, one very slow step at a time. Just like,
And you're dragging this person with you.
no, I am not.
Okay.
What I was gonna suggest was that they turn into just the one rat, and I take them in my pocket. But never mind. Varys said no.
Yeah, they wouldn't turn to rats and come with us. That's up to them.
Well, appreciating that Everill's the only one who seems to. Everill's the only one that seems to care at all here. They will say, "What was your name?"
Me?
Yeah.
Turns around dramatically. I'm. Puts hand on forehead. Your hero. I mean, Avril. My name is Avril Rose.
Okay. I'm Reptar.
Hi, Reptar. It's nice to meet you.
Riptide? Is this person also green and scaly?
No.
I immediately just heard in my head, dun-na-na-na. Oh.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning and I've lost all control of my life.
Yeah. Relate.
Hmm.
I don't even have tumbles and I've done that.
Thanks for whatever you guys did. Yeah. I'm gonna turn back into a rat. I don't imagine you wanna hold me while I'm a rat.
I'm just gonna hold one pocket open.
Okay. And then, like, in a leaping motion, they will become 2 rats. You realize that one of the rats was just one that was on her person, not actually part of her. And the other one is her. And they both climb into your pocket and, like, poke. One of them pokes their little head out, just sniffs around, and sort of, like, tries to look at you in their rat vision, and sort of tries to, like, nod at you.
Yeah.
And then, squeaks a little bit.
I will gently close the pocket and very lightly pat the outside of it. Like, not enough to smack them around, just enough to be like, hello, you are in my pocket.
Okay. You now have 2 rats in your pocket.
A
The
reassuring
wee pocket
pat.
rat!
Pocket pat for the pocket rat.
Yeah.
Pet for the pocket rat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Pocket pets.
Okay.
Today was the day that Errol became a Pokemon master.
Right. Well, we'll climb back down into the cavern. Go down the tunnels. And back down to where you were. You don't see any fungal people down here.
Well, I mean, I haven't turned a light back on yet, so I don't see shit.
Well,
so I'm gonna
I
put
imagine-
the red light back on.
I imagine that you would have turned it back on shortly after getting down there, as no one else would have.
Well, right now I can only see me in a pitch black map,
Yeah.
so I guess I haven't.
Still, you tell me what your light looks like.
I
this
will.
time.
I will do the same as last time to save you having to mess with tokens.
Okay.
I would like a red light, please.
That's fine. Okay.
And I'm hoping beyond all hope that the mushrooms aren't red, because then it will be harder to see them.
It's like this.
Varys frowns as his vision goes blue. Wait, no. What's red and green?
Yellow. No,
Yellow.
that's blue and green. Red and green.
Like brown.
Yeah.
Very, very dark.
Ah.
It's
Oh.
not a clean color.
Ah,
But
sides of
that's
the
not actually how you
double
would see. You
spectrum.
would still just see green. It would just
Okay.
be a little bit brighter. Your vision isn't.
it takes priority for my sight.
Yeah, it's more like a color amplification, a
Mm.
light amplification as opposed to like a filter. So
Cool.
it's like night vision.
hmm
Oh my god, I can see the party again, thank god.
Wonderful.
So yeah, you know that it's red light because your regular eye is seeing red, but your other eye is seeing green. So you're seeing, that
Oh,
like.
boy.
I really like the idea that you're like flicking between like closing one eye and then the other eye and then one like messing with it until you figure it out.
I think that was the reason that pirates had eye patches, was it not? Keep
So
one eye in the dark for when they went below deck.
Yeah.
so you used to it. But yes,
Fun.
yes. For you, you just have that like old 3D like red and blue glasses thing going on.
That's awesome.
Like everything's.
I
in
mean, it
3D.
kind of looks like that wall is coming at me, but when I turn like this, it looks strange.
So, yes, you look. Those of you who can see that deep, look down and do not see any sign of no fungus people.
Let's go find out if there's a fungus among us.
Yay.
Mm.
If we start hearing clicking, like
Why? What?
Oh, no reason.
clickers,
Oh, right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Don't
Have
give
you-
him ideas.
We did watch The Last of Us together, and I have played the first game. I should have known.
Fair
That's
enough.
what you meant.
mm,
It's not the cordyceps virus. No.
mhm.
Mm.
Oh great, a whole nother mushroom thing to take us out.
Good, more of those. We need those.
Right. Well, how do you want to do this? Thrakus, you're the one who wants to see the mushrooms. Are you leading the pack?
Yeah,
Going
We-
on a
we're
shroom
going off.
hunt.
mushroom hunting.
Everybody else is following
Mhm. Uh-huh.
Someone vibrated.
Mm,
you.
mm,
You love that noise.
mm.
Dirty. Anyway, so everyone's just following me.
Yee.
Yeet.
That is
Cool.
what's happening.
Follow the
What
grumpy
should-
one.
I'm
Watching
holding my
our
hand
six.
kind of reassuringly on the outside of the pocket because I feel like I should.
You hear them.
Yeah, Varus,
You feel
Varus,
them.
keep an eye on the tail.
You feel them scurrying about more and more as you get deeper and deeper, but they're not getting agitated or anything. They're just they're moving about in the pocket.
Yeah.
Pocket wriggler.
But yes, you go past the temple, continue down this tunnel for a little bit. You're still not seeing any sign of any mushroom at all. You're not seeing any heads popping up out of the ground or any what's the word? You're not seeing any telltale signs of any mushroom activity. You're not seeing the root system. You're not seeing the mats. You're not seeing anything that would indicate that there are mushrooms growing down here.
Not seeing whole ass mushroom zombies.
Yeah, definitely not seeing any whole ass mushroom zombies. But you get maybe in 20 minutes down this tunnel, as you're getting to the point where you're like, are there any mushroom people? Did they just tell us lies or anything. You know, you're getting agitated about
is the rat druid just
about this liar.
insane? Like
Um,
actually insane.
and that's when you hear in your head a groaning sort of voice, one that's not one that's not one that's not human, but it's like a mimicking. It's like a mimicking voice, but it's like it's trying to convey a message in a language, in a telepathic language that makes it more understood to you, but your brain still has a hard time interpreting it. That is basically just intruders.
Varys, it's not funny.
Hmm?
Varys
What?
heard it too.
Sorry?
Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody hears it in their head.
I didn't, that wasn't me. Sorry.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Telepathic mushroom zombies.
Uh-huh.
And Avril, you feel the rats in your pocket really scramble around for a second, and then like go still, like holding stealthily.
Wait, is this one rat or multiple rats?
That's 2 rats.
I'm seeing double 4 rats.
I'm gonna pull the 2 rats out of my pocket, like gently, kind of one on each hand.
Mhm.
And I just wanna because I don't know if there's like an obvious way to tell them apart, so I'm just gonna whisper to them, "If you're a druid and you know it, clap your hands."
You see, looking at them in this red light, one of them is shining a little bit more red than the other one in this light. Like they've got a red tint to their fur.
That's so
Um,
cute.
And
So I know which one it is.
yeah, and it lifts up its little paws and does a little clap.
Oh my god, the best. Okay. Thank you. It's so I don't accidentally give you away or something. And I'm gonna put both of them to my chest so that I can keep cuddling them as I'm walking, kind of thing, so that they're slightly more reassured.
Okay. Thoricus, are you continuing to move down the tunnel? Thoricus?
Yeah, I guess we are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we already intruded.
That's it. All right. Keep moving through the tunnel. Roll me perception checks.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Anyone who wants to.
I hope that's everybody.
Hmm. Thank goodness.
Oh, I'm so perceptive whilst looking down, cuddling rats, staring at them and not the floor.
Considering you
What's
can
door?
only see up to where your light is touching,
Oh.
yeah, it's fair as well.
Yeah,
Jun-
that's
Jun's
the
gonna be-
perfect time to roll a one,
Oh,
really.
why are they
Jim's
persuaded?
gonna be talking to these,
Jun!
Mike.
Jun, please.
Hey.
It's Jun.
Jun wants to talk to the voice.
Yeah. Perception. Oh, boy.
Oh dear.
That sucks. Good thing they're not here. And
I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
maybe. That's why they come to. Well, I've got aliens on it today.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't know that it plays noise when it does that. I am learning new things.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yes. So those.
yeah, there are noises.
Well,
It also
when
makes
they
a noise when it's...
from my dice, they do because I've got that set to do with that. But when
That's awesome.
Ailey generally rolls a 20, they don't normally have that.
So it's often a scary noise for us.
Yeah.
Right.
And for
now I
once,
understand.
it's like a glass cracking noise.
Yes.
Anyway, Yes, as you continue to move forward, Thoricus, Ailey, and Ferris, did you also roll a perception?
I did. I'm
Okay.
above Avril.
Why don't I see it?
Just before Thoricus, I rolled a 12 and
Oh,
got a
that's
22.
so
It
weird.
rolled as a 1 first, so maybe that messed it up.
Uh,
Because it would have been a reroll.
the DM view I can see it, but the view that the
Huh?
I guess you rolled a 22. Rolled a
Rolled
16.
12.
Rolled a 12. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, rolled a 12, which became a 22 perception.
Mm-hmm.
And you will notice. So Thoricus, Ferris, and Ailey notice that the cave that you were in previously was mined out, right? And you can see various chips in the walls, indicative of digging tools, right? Shovels, picks, things like that. That's how it was formed. At about the 25-minute mark of trudging down this tunnel, you start to realize that part of this has not been mined out. It has been clawed out. Some of it's natural erosion. You're entering a space that was not mined into. This is somewhere that's been there before. That was here previously before the miners got down here, which fits with there being a temple down here that was mined into as well. Yeah. As you keep moving through, turns more and more. It is no longer a mined tunnel and is more a cavern until you notice an extra bit of light come out from a tunnel turn that you're about to make. A sort of ghostly blue light is being laid across the tunnel entrance or exit. And you hear another wave of telepathic noise come over. Intruder.
You'll really need to learn how to pronounce scientist.
Are you gonna say that out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not exactly sneaking at this point.
You all hear in your head, sigh.
No.
Yeah, there you go. See, this is a language barrier. I feel like this is the thing you didn't want us to do without everyone here.
Maybe. But like now.
But you left the breadcrumb.
I
I'm
did.
following the breadcrumbs
fair.
like a good.
No,
I
we-
didn't
we
sidetrack
follow.
us. I didn't try and purchase a book for a whole episode. God damn it!
No, that's
We
totally
followed
fair.
the mushroom crumb trail.
Yeah. It was gonna happen.
The one time I behave. God damn it!
He encourages us to misbehave all the time.
That
I
do,
know.
that I do. Um, but yeah, once you hear that, um, stuff. So, wait a second. Yeah. Once you've heard scientist come across, Avril, you feel the rats move around in your hand a little bit again. And yeah, you're seeing blue lights emanate from within that cave exit entrance. What's the plan here? Just keep going towards that. Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper to the rats. They keep saying seance really weird.
We don't have another option here besides just leaving. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Varys
Going
reaches
forward.
into his coat and pulls out fluffy Gregory beefers and tosses them up into the air.
All right,
Keep an
you were
eye out
making
for
a
us.
bomb.
I was
forgot about
making
that.
a bomb earlier, for sure.
We should probably roll for that.
Absolutely. What would you like me to roll?
Roll a tinker stones.
Cool. Can I give myself guidance?
Sure. You were
Wonderful.
up there for a little bit.
Yeah. Better than nothing. 15.
15?
Mhm.
Okay. What
Yeah,
exactly?
assuming that was intelligence on the Tinker's tools.
What exactly were you trying to?
Some sort of like directional fire bomb.
Chanel fireball.
Yeah, so like essentially like a cone sort of thing, facing away from whichever direction it's being placed in.
Sure. Did you want to make it magical or just?
I think just going with regular stuff here.
Okay.
Actually, no, not wanting to take the risk that maybe this stuff is like, aha, we like normal fire, but magical fire. So yeah, why not?
Okay.
But an Arcana check.
Yep.
Cool. Hey, 22.
Okay. Throw some spice in there. And yes, you do have yourself a fire spitting mine, I guess.
Cool.
Add that to your thing. Figure that out when you
We did.
use.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much. As long as we know that I have it.
Of course.
Mhm.
How do I add? Like it first. Oh no, there's just a big old plus, of course. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I had a lightning mine in here, but I don't think we've encountered fire once.
Cool. I'll figure that out. When you use it. But we know that it is definitely empowered. I don't think that there'll be any issues with it randomly doing something else. It'll just empower the flames a bit more.
Awesome.
No problems there.
Sweet.
Cool. All right. Well, back to where we actually were. Not at a bigger time.
After we cut back.
You've pulled out fluffy Gregory beefers.
Mm-hmm.
He flutters up.
Our eyes in the sky.
Yep. It's not. It's a bit cramped in here. It's not getting particularly far up.
Mm-hmm.
Even Ailey is having to cut back down to about 10 feet in here.
Mm.
Let's see. But yes, that's all ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Just heading on in then, I guess.
Let's do it.
As you round the bend, you see mushrooms glowing very brightly. 3 very large mushrooms in a very large open, very large part of the cave. Opens up into a very large area. And you can see out into the distance from this cave that there is a very large opening nearby. I will get you, Varys, to roll a history check.
Sure.
And anybody else who thinks that, well, I think just probably Jen would be the only person who might have experienced this before. So just roll this check
Mm-hmm.
as well. Okay, Jen's heard of this place before. You Varys heard of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
This appears to be somewhere near the Underdark.
Ah.
Which, strictly speaking, is just, it's just a series of caverns under the ground that has a whole host of other creatures in it. Hence why it's being referred to as its own region. It's quite far removed from up top and has its own ecosystem, essentially. It's where dwarves originated from before they came up onto the surface and got lighter skin, got this that stuff. But generally it was thought of that old Underdark connected up together, that it was that basically under the ground of the world there were just caverns and upon caverns of tunnels that all stretched all around the globe and connected up with each other. If that is to be believed, then this is a way back to the other continent. Obviously it would be months and months of underground travel if that's possible. But
through which you have no idea
Exactly.
how safe you could be on your travel.
Yeah. But again, theories upon theories. But this is a place of fraught with danger and weird and wonderful creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There are much more terrifying things than mushroom people in the Underdark.
Exactly.
Yeah, Varys will share his information about that.
Cool. Well, as you share that information, do you share that telepathically, or are you sharing that verbally?
I feel like I feel like Varys would be saying it verbally. Wait, was Therikus' response earlier verbal?
What do you mean?
Like out loud?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, I think
that's
honestly
what it's called.
Varys does say it out loud because he doesn't trust the having heard another voice in his head, I don't know that he would trust his own psychic ability.
Cool. Jin reiterates, yes, that is true. And as that is said aloud and echoes ever so slightly in the cave system that you're in, you see that hiding up, not really hiding, just sort of blending in against the light of the mushroom, a hunched over man that's holding a shield. As he turns around, you see a very shiny shield held that like would shield him almost his entire body. That's how long it is. And you see that as he turns, that one of his arms is missing, and in its place is mushroomy tendrils coming out of the stump. You see that its skull has been crushed in, and in its place a big bulbous purple mushroom looked like a big pimple on his head. And as he turns, you hear in your head, "Scientist," and spores pour out of what's remaining of his face.
Oh.
But he doesn't lunge, doesn't come at you fast. He just turns and says that in all of your heads.
I would like to attempt to get some very thick material and cover my mouth and nose.
Okay, are you just like pulling up your shirt, or are you like actually going to grab something?
I assume Varys like carries around rags and stuff in his pockets. Yeah, he's probably just gonna grab some stuff and tie it around his face.
Yep. Anyone else?
I'm gonna shove the rats in my pocket as fast as I can so that I can try and hold my shirt over my face.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at what Varys is doing and going, well, if Varys is doing something smart, I need to do something smart.
Okay. Ailey and Jim will probably follow suit. Thrakus.
Just be like, hey there. Sorry. Don't mean to, like, interrupt your day. You freaked a lot of people out, and I always wanted to have a chat.
You feel a sense come over you, like a sort of mutual understanding. It's getting somehow broadcast into your mind, as you feel a sort of tingling of spores enter into your nasal passages. Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Nature.
Okay. You have felt something similar before. When you came across some like, not really a geyser, an opening in the ground that had mushrooms forming at the edges of it, that were unlike any other mushroom that you had seen before. So obviously piqued your interest, and you remember sensing this this spore coming into contact with your nostrils, and it allowed you to sort of. You felt like you were able to direct the mushrooms to, like, where they should grow next. Like you had become connected somehow to their
Cool.
mycelial network, at least briefly. And the same thing seems to have happened right now, as that mutual understanding comes over you. You
Oh,
are
hey, I
suddenly
think I've met your cousin.
you are suddenly able to understand him a little better, and he no longer is saying just single word things to you. He now says, "Scientist, what are you doing down here?"
Well, mostly I'm curious because I've never met anyone like you. So I wanted to learn. But also,
What
unfortunately, other people don't have good intentions with you, so I wanted to see if I could, like, help you guys out without y'all killing each other.
What do you mean you have never met before? Your kind has been here many times in the past.
Oh, okay. So, we don't know everything that others of our same kind know. So, I don't know you, even though other people that may have seemed like me have met you.
Interesting concept. Yes, within this one's mind, such things are known to it. This one, the others that came, defiled the things of those before, and it like plants the shield deep into the ground. Like it has got some serious strength behind it, way more than its human host did.
Mm-hmm. Super zombies.
Mm-hmm. Have you come to defile this place?
No. I've come to learn from you so that maybe we can stop people from defiling this place.
This person, this creature, it knows of deception. You are deceiving.
I'm not. How can I convince you that what I say is true? Others might seek to harm you because you've harmed some like them that they were fond of. But I don't want to harm you.
Such confusion. This creature. And it'll pick up its shield and grab the sword that is still in its scabbard, I guess. Still in its holster behind him. He'll pull it off of his belt, like rip his belt off of his body, and fling it out and smash it into the mushroom behind it.
Ferris looks at Thyracus, with his mouth still covered.
So Thyracus is gonna step out slightly from the others and very slowly start putting weapons to the side, and it's so many. So it's comical, but she's just methodically, slowly doing it. We're watching him, like, I'm not using these.
Derekis, I think they still think that we're one person, and they mean that the things in my pockets mean to hurt them. So, and my intention is still 50-50, so they're probably reading us as one person. So, do you need me to walk a few feet away so they don't?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe you guys should
I-
leave. With the fucking rat, I don't want to come.
I'm gonna like try and back up a few feet so that I'm not like directly in front of him, so that maybe I'm confusing the signal or something. Maybe my spores are giving off murdery vibes or something.
Murder spore thoughts.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Avril's thought process is like, oh, maybe I'm like thinking too hard, or like, can they hear me thinking?
Because
Okay.
everyone's very smart.
Yep.
Let's go with something like this.
While this
Fungus
is happening,
Fungus opening.
Fungus open.
a fopening.
Ooh. Oh.
As this is happening, I think Varys is very tentatively reaching out with his own psychic connection towards the psychic connection of the mushrooms.
Okay. You trying to say something? Or...
Just establishing contact very tentatively, like just letting it know essentially that he's there. Just stating, hey, I'm a presence, I'm not a threat, but I am letting you know that I exist, so that I don't come as a surprise to you, I guess.
Okay. This one replaced the idol. This one is of those from before.
More? Those before?
They came down. They made us.
Oh.
They made you. Do you like existing?
You hear now, instead of just the single creature's voice in your head, you hear a cacophony of voices replying to that question. Yes. As though thousands of minds answered that question.
Then I'll protect you.
In order for all of us to continue existing, we may need to cooperate. And Varys will send out essentially a thought of what the Black Sun seeks to do with the concept of life, essentially.
Life. Yes. Life. Pain. Death. Fuel. Death. Fuel for us.
But you can die too.
If
He
we
will not
stop,
stop at us.
Not in a way that matters.
It will matter when he
and-
kills you all.
He does not acknowledge that last statement. He will. yeet his shield. He's powerful and strong, but he isn't able to hit it enough to impact you, Thrakus. So he will miss, and it will land in. Even with that dexterity,
Cheers.
he'll miss at that distance. But he was hiffing it. And not acknowledging what you said before. You say in all of your heads. Those who came before also wanted to fight death. Death is us. Death fuels us.
You don't think I'm not... Really? You can see in my mind.
Your power, your queen, your Jamie is nothing compared to death. And that last death is cacophanized again. That harmonization.
Time to run back to my weapons and try to grab them. Well, being like bomb, 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 run, bomb.
Yep.
Okay. As you start to head back, he breaks into a sprint.
Fucking mind clickers! Ah!
So, what's the plan?
Ferris is going to shift up ahead of the group and place down the fire spouting mine, and then back up and pull out his shield and gun.
I was gonna whisper into their pocket, "You didn't say they were fucking massive." I'm waiting for one of the older adults to yell at me for swearing, but fair enough.
Of
Well,
all
the
the things
other
there.
adults are fucking swearing too.
Yeah, Ferris goes past you, just going fuck, 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 putting down the mine.
I
So much for diplomacy.
just use this guy for now. He's over here. You did get. Which one? He is sprinting, but it's more of a shamble. He still isn't quite used to using a person's legs. So let me make it to here. And that time, Varus, you place down a mine here, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And you just head back. Is everyone else just running for it, or
Well, I
waiting
had
to
stop
see?
to scramble to pick up my weapons, but I'm certainly picking up my mother's approval first.
Okay. John flicks out their knife again. Ailey flies over, ready for a fight. That's Ailey's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Avril, what are you up to?
I was going to ready and action.
Action?
I'm trying to find the right flame spell. I will ready investiture of flame. If they, what's the trigger? From their first attack. Like if they actually attack us, then I will fucking flame on.
Okay.
And I whisper to the rats in my pocket, "This is gonna get real toasty."
You notice that the red-colored rat scrambles out of your pocket as you say that, and is like trying to convey something desperately to you.
Yep. What's it? What's it? I'm staring at it. Which way is it pointing?
They're just like shaking their head at you.
Nod if you mean don't fight them, and clap if you mean run away.
They sort of sit frozen for a second, realizing that neither of those were an option that they were trying to convey to you. But they will leap out of your pocket and transform back into their person, and like very quietly shout, "No, he's resistant to fire."
Oh, for God's sake! It's
No,
magical fire. It'll be fine.
It's just him though. It's his armor. It's not the mushroom.
Yeah, well, fuck this guy in
Everill's-
particular. And Varys is gonna start shooting.
Everill's gonna giggle maniacally, and like we're using the kind of just full blown for the flavor, like maniacal giggling and like sparkly fingers, kind of like resistance is useless.
All right. Well, roll initiative.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite sentences.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm in the wrong tab. That's why I can't find it.
There is initiative in this one.
Under utility.
Oh, it is. It is, yes. I see the little dice.
Yes.
I don't. It's just normal.
Oh, cool. When you hover over it again now, it tells me what I rolled.
Mm.
Cute.
Have we got Reptar?
How have I forgotten where it is? Where the fuck is it?
So on your main page, underneath your portrait, there is initiative. So +2.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, otherwise, in the quick menu, it's something.
I swear I lose it every time. Hang on, I'll just roll for Cold's Wallet.
Cool. A's rolling. Ash is rolling.
Jesus, Cold's Wallet.
Jen is rolling. Reptar is rolling. Just make sure this.
Reptile?
Yes, Reptar.
Like, really?
Yeah, that's their name.
Wait. Did we
I
have this
love
discussion?
Reptar.
Or did I time travel?
Yeah. No, we did.
What happens when you get people
Is
who
this
were born
is this
in
a
the
good
90s
timeline? Did I do it? Did I make
you made
it?
You made it. Good
Oh,
job.
thank God.
This gives a plus.
The loop is closed. You're okay.
Just roll it. Fix it. So that is not just using them as the thing. So don't get the +4. Cool. Okay. Well, Jin will get to act first here. They're not actually a city guard, obviously. That's just the token that I had on hand. I was not expecting. It moves a lot quicker when there's only 3 of you. You know?
Does.
So, Jin is going to move first. I'm not going to use any of these spells for now. So, I would say that they would move up out of the line of the fire. So not to get hit by the mine, but will stand next to it and ready an attack if it gets close enough for that. And then Varys,
Mm-hmm.
you're up.
What distance we got here?
About
40 feet? Okay. Varys pulls out the enchanted pistol and will fire off. Yeah, having heard that this thing is resistant to fire, he's going to chuck out. He's going to use one of his spicy magic missile pistol bullets.
Okay.
So we use one of those. That's 5. And let's roll. $16 to hit.
Okay. 16 will not hit.
Ah, unfortunate. Same again.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
14 will also not hit.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
So
Yep.
you blam one of those as your magic missiles ones, or both of them?
So
Just
that has
one?
used one of those.
Yeah. So one of those fires off. You see where it slams into the rocks beside him. A bunch of magic missiles fire out of your gun and also slam into the same rock. Just absolutely decimate that rock.
Well, I mean, if I'd been wanting to fight that rock, we'd be golden. Okay. And Varys is just gonna move forward one more to take a defensive stance in front of everyone else, holding up his shield.
Cool. All right. Reptar. Run up here, also out of the mine range, realizing that we can defensive line, and will throw down a they will throw down spike growth.
Nice.
There. So I can take a bunch of damage if it has to go through that. Even though your fire mine might probably light it up, that might actually be helpful. So.
Yep.
Anyway, that's their action. That's a movement. So,
Is the token the small little green dude? Because I can't see it very well.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you.
It doesn't quite look like he would look. But he is an armored
No
guy.
worries.
He is an
I
armored
was-
guy, for sure.
I was looking at the round thing. I was like, why is there a city guard in here? Oh, wait.
Yeah. Is that a concentration? Oh, damn it. Okay, yeah, that is all they're going to do for now. So, Thrakus, you're up.
Okay.
Riptail will also yell out, "Don't walk over the vines," as they flick out their magic, and a bunch of rocky colored vines blend into the terrain in front of you.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. Okay, well, I am going to slay his prey. Fucking scary running dude.
Yep.
And I am gonna use a couple of my last spicy arrows here.
Right on.
So first up, we got Flameo, which is Sacred Flame.
Yep.
So it'll cast Sacred Flame. What do you want me to roll for it? Just the bow, and then
Yep, roll the bow first. So we have to see if it hits.
No.
22 will hit. So you can roll
Okay.
your Flameo spell without spinning the spell slot.
okay, where is Flameo? Flameo. Is it in here? I know I have Flameo.
Spells. If you sort it by sort to the filter to cleric, it's a cantrip.
Oh, it's up top. Okay. There you go. Which means it.
Being able to filter your spell classes is fantastic. Cool. So yes, your arrow will hit, and purple light will look out. Check what his dexterity saving is. It's probably not whatever the city guard has. Yeah, definitely fails that. So he'll take additional 17 points of damage.
Plus a Slayer's Prey, which I'll just roll.
Yep.
Cool.
So if you took 1 point of necrotic damage.
Cool. So I
Hold
get
on,
plus
actually.
R.
Nope. You. Sorry. When the arrow connects and you're like, yeah, and you expect to receive that like necrotic energy back through your bow that you normally get, you notice that doesn't come back to you. You don't get
It's
that.
already dead. It's because it's dead.
Because necrotic is
It's
part of its
nothing to
nature.
Heal. Bastard. Okay. Well, I've got another go.
You've done some damage to it.
I'll let you apply stuff first.
It's damage.
One of those being radiant damage.
Radiant damage. And the other one's just regular. Just damage. No special type for
I
spray.
hit you good damage.
Exactly.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again?
Arrow again.
Cool. Well, that was the only arrow of that kind.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, it sucks
I
that it
don't
wasn't
take
this one.
well to me making big overtures and people being like, you know what? I'm gonna kill all of you now. Like, rude. Really
That's
rude.
awesome.
So, this one has, I don't remember what this originally was called.
So
But
the
I
special
call it
powers.
Little Bitch Bolt. So, here
Right.
we go.
Right. Okay. So, I see. Okay.
Guiding bolt.
That's a guiding
and a
bolt.
Slayer's Prey.
Well, it's naturally a crit, because you crit with the arrow. So let me double that up real quick. Can I just roll it as...
I don't take well to this.
I'll just make
Especially
this...
when they said that JB was nothing. Okay, now instead of being a scientist who's going to preserve their underground home, I'm going to raise it to the ground. This is the time
Yeah.
when we need to work out how to make magic nukes, guys.
How do I just make this a crit? I'm so confused.
What?
I guess I'll just apply double damage. That's fine.
That works.
Yes, you still receive the necrotic stuff back. So, piercing.
It's salt in the wounds, honestly.
That is not what happens. Yes.
You know, the tiny little rat bite wound.
Yeah, and then double that damage. And double your Slayer's Prey as well.
Cool.
Cool.
We just take twice that roll, yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
There you go. You like first arrow, you clip into a shoulder with a little bit of light from that one, and then the second one right into the the nodule that's on his head, and just a massive flash of light explodes it open as spores spill out of his noggin, but he's still coming.
I wish you wouldn't do that at the same time as running. That's not okay.
Yep.
Because yeah, what was that, like 54 damage?
It was a
not
lot.
counting
It was a lot of damage he
any
just did. Yeah.
extras for being radiant. I don't know if he's against the radiant. People said glowy things, and that's what I think of.
Fair enough.
I figured the bonus was for Slayer Spray was more important than trying to use Hunter's Sense in that moment.
Fair enough.
Is that an action, actually? Anyway, next person.
Yep. Avril, you're up.
Yeet. I'm a release that held action there, boss.
Okay.
So
Your
I'm gonna
flame.
go boom. Wait, what? What?
What?
When was the last time I had a nap?
When was the last time you guys had that?
Apparently I don't have a.
because I had full of most, like hit points and stuff were full. I had used a couple of spells because we'd done some stuff.
Oh,
But-
you used greater invisibility.
Yeah, but that's fourth
That's
level,
fourth
not
level.
sixth level.
Yeah.
When did I?
No, you
do
didn't.
the-
You didn't long rest properly because you were reading the
No, I
book.
didn't, because I was fucking reading.
Oh no!
Oh.
Nah. Okay, so I go to cast it, and then I'm like, what? Wait. Guys, this would be a bad moment to tell you that the fire isn't working.
Oh my god!
And then
Varus just growls.
I'm gonna cast I will use one of my fuckery points.
Okay.
No, I won't. Can I?
Oh no!
Hang
This
on.
really,
Fuckery
really
points.
caught you out.
Yeah, I was thinking about one of my fuckery points, and then I looked at this, and I went, ooh. I'm gonna polymorph it.
Okay.
I want to polymorph it just for extra insult to injury, into a rat.
Okay.
So if it fucks this up, at least we get one really solid free hit. Like,
So you're gonna need to be a little bit closer for that. So I'll take that to your movement.
oh yep.
But
How many
move-
spaces do I have to go?
You just need to move one. So if
Oh,
that's how
that's
far
not
you
that
want to
bad.
go.
Yeah, I'll go a little bit closer.
Cool. 60 feet.
Yep.
Cool. And it's a wisdom saving throw. Not correct, so see what he gets. Okay. He definitely fails. Yep. That's a polymorph. Just a regular old rat.
Just a regular old rat.
Okay.
I don't want to turn him into a T-Rex. That's what I want to do to us.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like,
that I understand.
yeah. And then I'm gonna yell with my remaining, I don't know, second of free speech. Just for you, Reptar!
Please tell me Reptile's gonna become a T-Rex. Please.
They're gonna
Please.
start. They're
I
gonna
can
start
turn
a sang-
Reptar into a T-Rex if you'd like.
They're gonna start a sanctuary called Reptile Land.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, yeah, you hear that from Avril as they point magic, and just a tiny bead of arcane light zips between you all, you're expecting like a fireball or something crazy, and then as it contacts this running mushroom man, he like suddenly folds in on himself. It's horrifying to behold, as he becomes a tiny little thing you can barely make out as a rat at that distance, and it falls to slumps onto the ground, and it's still coming.
Ah. Hey, Reptar, what does that thing that you put down there do?
It's gonna hurt it.
Okay. I'm not super well versed on arcane spellcasting. Ever, what happens if this thing gets hurt?
It'll pop back into its normal self.
Ah.
Yeah, you don't have time to make this
Cool.
conversation. By the way.
This is happening as that is happening.
Yeah. So, Ailey.
It'll turn back into itself, but only if for based on how much squishy it is now.
So Ailey's readied bow is like, huh? Doesn't know what to do there. And then it's going to become the rat's turn. It is going to immediately keep running towards you. It gets to about here.
I believe it is difficult terrain.
Yeah, so that's as far as it can run as it sprints. And that is going to kill the rat form, which turns it back into a man.
Look, it was worth a try when the fire doesn't work.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that is as far as it's going to get on its turn. But that is also exactly where its shield landed. I was going to reach down and rip it up through the vines, taking a little bit more damage from the vines. Doing so, and is now got a shield back.
Oh dear.
Codswallop. It's just going to go next to Thoracus. Crash is going to go up behind Varys and say, well, that could have gone better. Yeah. And you'll feel a chill on the back of your neck, Varys, as Crash casts an ice spell and flicks that at the creature, and an icicle will lam into the shoulder of this creature and send icicles all down its mushroom tendrily arm.
Skelly.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Chill Touch does do necrotic damage.
You're right.
It is not a.
He didn't think about that. He
does not, in fact, do ice damage.
That's true.
The most
You are
polite
correct.
actually I've ever heard.
You're fucking correct.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy for us especially, but
I'm sorry, but Crash is thinking cold damage. He throws out Chill Touch, thinking this is cold damage.
Sorry, he had an Avril moment or an Ailey moment.
Yeah, he's got a couple of people in here, not sure what they're doing. You'll see that happen, but then you realize it doesn't really affect the creature at all. And Crash will go, "Wait a minute," and like you'll hear him you'll hear his hinges squeak and like thing is like he's purposefully like shrunk back down onto his hinges to make this noise, and turn towards Jun and go, does Chill Touch do necrotic damage?
That's fantastic.
And Jun will turn back and go, I guess.
That's great.
Does it look like he's hurt?
He looks like he's taken a fair bit of damage. You know, his head's busted open. The spike's still a lot to his
Oh,
legs
nice.
and stuff.
No,
But
I
he's
was being snarky.
oh right. He didn't take damage from what just happened. So Crash is like, well, well, I guess this is the team that I am with.
Getting real close, guys.
Shouldn't we'll be like, yeah, fuck it, just I'm ready for him when he gets here. Varys.
Yes.
Actually, it is now 10 o'clock, so I think
Indeed.
instead we'll backtrack that Jin action, and Jin can make that when they're actually here next time. As we'll find out how this goes for the team next time. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, that's everything. I guess we will see how it goes. Poor Crash. Poor DM reading things the wrong way. I mean, it is definitely a mistake that Crash would make.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that just makes sense. Alrighty, everybody. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.